Oh my God, we are at Six Flags Magic Mountain. We are approaching. Oh my God, there's X2. That's actually what I'm gonna be riding within the next couple hours. There's Full Throttle, there's Tatsu, there's Viper. Oh my God. Oh, there's Twisted Colossus and Goliath. I saw Twisted Colossus test just a minute ago. There's Scream. This is unbelievable. We're actually making it. It's dueling. Oh, I see Twisted Colossus. I saw it testing and it was dueling on one round. No way. This will be an epic day here. I see X2 over there. Hopefully I see it start testing soon. I want to ride X2 first. And there's Viper. Soon we'll be in the park. At some point I'll get to ride X2 today. Hopefully a park opening. We are now inside Six Flags Magic Mountain. I see Full Throttle's loop. Let's see if we can go over here and see Tatsu. I don't know if we can see Tatsu. I see Tatsu's pretzel loop. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited about all these coasters. Okay, we are waiting for the rope drop. Once the rope drops, I'm gonna head to X2. If X2's late, I'm either gonna do Tatsu or Full Throttle first. We are in Six Flags Magic Mountain Air, and we're on our way to X2. X2 will be my first ride of the day. Oh, in fact, I see a sign pointing towards it. Okay, I'm waiting for the rope drop for X2. I haven't seen X2 test yet, but we get to ride X2 at 10:30 when the rope drop.
Oh, Shadow Bolt. Is that it? Yep.
You had to say.
Say 3, 2, 1 because I don't know how you do it.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! It is 10:30. I don't know why they haven't opened X2 yet. I'll give it about 5 more minutes, and otherwise I'll just try a flash pass later. Ride Tatsu. I have a reservation with Full Throttle. That could be another possibility. But seriously, I think this was needs to open. X2 is delayed, so I'm gonna go ride Tatsu, and I have a reservation for Full Throttle as well. I think I'm gonna ride Tatsu first, actually. Since X2 is delayed, I'm gonna ride Tatsu. Meanwhile, I'll have a Flash Pass for Full Throttle. But that's if the line isn't long. Otherwise, I'm just gonna book this for Flash Pass while I have a Flash Pass reservation for Tatsu in about 12 minutes, so I'm gonna go do Viper. Since Viper is near me, and I know I have to wait for the Flash Pass, so since I have 12 minutes, I can go ride Viper. I hear Viper never has a line. Viper will be the ride while I wait for my Tatsu Flash Pass reservation. But I hear Viper never has a line, so we're gonna go ahead and ride Viper. Okay, I lied. This does have a short line, but it's not much. Well, I didn't lie. I just didn't know that it would be a short line. It's not much of a line, so I don't really care. Besides, by the time I'm done with this, Tatsu will hopefully be ready. Hopefully I'll be able to reserve for X2 later. As of now, I just ride Tatsu after this.
Stay blue. Full blue.
Hey, I just got off the Viper. Almost raced into my top 10, but however, the restraints are pretty uncomfortable. Like, this part kind of hurt, mainly right here. But however, the first drop had some really strong laterals. Loops were automatic gray out moment. Ride's really aggressive. And inversions in the second half had loads of hang time. I mean, and Viper's just aggressive. It's a good coaster. I don't know if it's better than Shockwave. It's not better than that Shockwave. It reminds me of that ride, but it's not better than Shockwave. Maybe 10. It could be number 10 at best. My fast pass reservation for Tatsu is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and ride Tatsu. Oh, I'm expecting this to crack into my top 5. Probably top 3, to be honest. But while Viper was a rough coaster, we won't have that issue with this coaster. This coaster would be smooth. Viper was rough, which prevents it from being any higher than what it was. But this one should be a smooth coaster. Here it is. I can't believe we're about to go on top of this. It's been a bucket list coaster for a long time. That pretzel loop looks insane. Okay, so Tatsu is delayed. I'm gonna wait in this line until my full throttle reservation goes off. This is frustrating. Like, hopefully this opens within the next 10 minutes. Tatsu is delayed. So guess what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go over to full throttle because I have 6% on practice, but at least X2 is open now, so I'm gonna reserve that ride, X2 ride, before I do this. However, this part has been frustrating so far, but hopefully that changes soon. Okay, we are on our way to full throttle. Okay, X2 I think is open, so after full throttle, I'm gonna reserve for that. But however, good news I get to have the full throttle. So far, this park is, it's been a lot of getting used to. Okay, next is full throttle. My fastness is ready for full throttle. That loop is looking incredible. I am really excited to do this. After this, I ought to reserve for X2 because X2's open. However, meanwhile, we're just gonna get our full throttle going. Get to launch from 0 to 70, go up that loop, go in that drop. Okay, here we are, ready to get up full throttle. Meanwhile, I have a reservation for X2.
Oh wait, you guys are supposed to be the ones screaming it.
Okay, I just got a full throttle. That was an excellent Premier Rise coaster. Not as good as Mr. Freeze, but it was really good.
Welcome to Full Throttle.
My only complaint is that the lap bars came down really tight, and the lap bars also were kind of painful, to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I kind of got stapled and not as painful. But the loop and the drop off the loop, my gosh. The loop has some of the best hang time in the world. Period. Not as good as the inverted top out on freeze. I like the inverted top out on freeze better, but that loop has some incredible hang time. And the final drop has some incredible ejector airtime in the back. Just help me root that stupid trim brake. And the dive loop has excellent hang time too. Launches actually also are kind of punchy. All launches are kind of punchy. Other than that, the rise, I'd say it breaks into my top 10. Okay, my Fast Pass for X2 is ready, so that is where I'm headed. I am so excited for X2. It should be one of the world's greatest roller coasters. Hopefully it is. Unless it flops by being rough. That's the only way it won't be one of the world's best roller coasters. It's time! It's actually time! This should be a phenomenal coaster, hopefully. There is no way I'm actually about to ride this. I don't know if it's delayed right now or not, but this coaster has horrendous operations. I'm gonna tell you that right now. X2 is delayed. Crap. This is such... X2 is a horrendous coaster to get on.
X2 is experiencing a minor delay in operations. We do apologize for this.
Experiencing minor delay. I'm going to keep it on my fast pass so I can come back to this whenever it actually reopens.
We expect to resume operations momentarily.
But however, I'm going to go ride some other coasters while keeping this on the line, like Twisted Colossus and West Coast Racers, and because I don't know how long it'll be till this coaster is back up and running. Okay, I'm going to complete all the rides on this side. It's been a pretty big pinging on X2 so far. I have not been successful. I'll reserve it again later. I'm just going to complete stuff like West Coast Racers, Twisted Colossus, Riddler, etc. Like, I should complete all these rides on this side and then return to X2. So my day actually goes really good. This might be what I ride next. Okay, since X2 has been frustrating me today, I'm gonna ride this so I can avoid my frustration with X2. Meanwhile, my Tatsu reservation will be ready in 30 minutes. We're gonna ride a 101.5 Courage. I love RMC Raptors. I knew that from the beginning. So we're gonna go ahead and ride it. It doesn't look like it has a horrible line. I mean, I just can't with X2's operations. They're horrible. I mean, it will feel like winning the lottery on X2. Perfect. The queue isn't too bad. Well, at least I think it's not too bad. I don't really care anyways. I have a Tatsu reservation ready in 30 minutes, and we know lines are a thing. This doesn't look like too bad of a line. This coaster has, I mean, it seems like the operations are pretty good, hopefully. At least I don't have to be dealing with X2 right now. And that thing is stupid operations. We are actually almost here. Okay, we just got off 101.5 Courage. That was an awesome ride. Not better than the What Fiesta. That one was an absolute riot. I think it's better than the New Texas Giant. I think so. Drop was powerful. The drop had such powerful. I wasn't really talking about because that row was closed. I was in row 11. It had such power to it, and the layout was perfect. I was a little sad, but I guess the only thing that's got to put me up at number 2 coaster above Freeze. I'm going to put it at number 5 for now. So I have Space Mountain and Guardians above it. It's my top 5, okay? Had great hang time on the inversions. A wonderful first drop. First drop was my favorite part of the ride, period. A great stall, whippy 0G roll. well, not really, but more floaty. Several hills with great ejector. Great ride. I really did have a fun time on the Fly Bridge. Oh, here it goes. Since Twist of Colossus had a long way and my X2 reservation will be ready in 15 minutes, we're going to go ahead and ride Scream over there. I'll just reserve Twist of Colossus on Fast Pass after this ride on Scream. No lines, perfection. So, we're at the, what I hear to be a parking lot coaster. Let's see if this is a really good coaster, if this is a mid coaster. Oh, there's Twist of Colossus over there. Twist of Colossus over there. Scream was just okay. Like, it's a mediocre coaster. I mean, sure, some of it's fun. Like, the first drop has some laterals. Loop has okay, a little hang time. 0-0 is actually kind of whippy and floaty. 0-0 is the best part of the ride. And the corkscrews. Corkscrews are kind of snappy. The rest of the ride is, yeah, it's not one of my favorites. It's not bad. It's not rough like some people say it is. I didn't find that. Maybe it did have a slight rattle. I don't know. You know what? I had a little bit of a headache at the end of the ride. It just maybe that's because of a rattle. It's just mediocre. It's a very mediocre coaster. Pretty disappointing. Nowhere near as good as Superman at Fiesta. My gosh, do I hope X2 doesn't fail me this time. I better get on X2. X2, you better not delay me this time. I worked so hard to get on you all day, X2. If it doesn't mean this time, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I hope this thing does not. I hope it doesn't break down. Please stay open for me, X2. Also, I'll be glad to get this over with because this thing has really bad operations. Like, it needs to run on 2 trains, not 1. I don't know why it doesn't run on 2 trains, but it doesn't. It really does need to, so I would be so much happier. I think so would everybody else would be. I just hear the sound of X2. Oh, this could be the best coaster of my life. Good news, the Flash Bus line is looking short. Woohoo! Oh, I can't wait to get on this coaster. But don't disappoint me, X2. I've heard by some people this is a rough coaster. I hope this isn't one of those rough coasters. I might actually get a little nervous on this coaster. Not gonna lie. Okay, they finally scanned my thing. But they didn't want me to go to the back row for our ride. So I'm gonna wait here to do the back row because I need to do the back row of X2. Because that is what a thrill seeker truly does. I think it's about to dispatch. This is unbelievable. I'm about to get on X2. There it goes. Oh my God. I'm actually a little nervous for this coaster. But I'm so excited to get on it. It's coming.
Operator, Very nice, Nova.
What was that? That, my new number one. Instantly, my new number one. It was insane. Like, it wasn't even that rough. First of all, the dad issue out of it, except for that final Raven turn. That final Raven turn was kind of rough. I kind of did bash my legs there. But that coaster was legitimately incredible. It has the best first drop I've ever, hands down the best first drop ever. Like, the visual of facing the ground, coming closer towards it, is something you absolutely won't find anywhere else in the United States except for Japan. And it flips while you're on the drop. Like, it is just an insane sensation. And not only that, there's other moments of flipping. There's a flip camelback with airtime on it, plus a flip. There's positive G's. It's a really, really intense coaster. Like, it's ludicrous. Like, it's absolutely wild. Like, it may not necessarily have a whole bunch of airtime or forces otherwise, but it is. My God, the flipping. It, like, I mean, I was kind of stapled. That's why I guess I was stapled, because I kind of did pull it down as much as I could. Either that's what helped prevent it from not being rough, or it's what, I don't know. It could be what the reason that it wasn't so rough, but that was just such an incredible coaster. Like, I'm almost speechless, to be honest. We'll see if Twisted Colossus can top that. Depends on how strong Twisted Colossus airtime is. I think Twisted Colossus, that was just such an insane coaster, though. One of the best in California. One of the best in the world. I forgot to mention this. The fire effect was working. That's the one, I forgot to mention that the fire effect actually was working right before the Raven turn. So before the Raven turn, a fire effect will come on, and it was actually working today. I mean, my throat is like hurting from all that screaming. That coaster was so crazy. I'm just here to get water because my throat hurts from all that screaming on X2. X2 was just, it was ludicrous. Okay, after I got my face ripped off by X2, not literally, after I got my throat, well, kind of my throat killed by X2, from all that screaming and the insanity of X2, we're riding Tatsu, but that anticipated to be another really intense coaster. I am so excited. We'll see if this happens too. I doubt it, but we'll see. I think Twisted Colossus may stand a chance that probably X2, we'll see. I think this will definitely be a phenomenal coaster. My Flash Pass is almost ready for this.
About 3, please, about 3. Corporation 2 Do you remember, Phil? Like a plastic bag? Like a plastic bag? Oh, it's
What up, guys? We hope you enjoyed that ride. Woo!
2 intense coasters in a row. X2 and now this. That was a crazy coaster. I mean, pretzel was really the only intense moment. I mean, the rest of it was graceful / intense. But the pretzel was just total madness. Like, it was nuts. Like, I think I completely backed out on the pretzel loop. Like, I had my eyes closed during it anyways because it was a pretty freaky visual to go down like that. But however, I felt myself passing out. Like, I don't think I actually passed out because I was so conscious and could feel it happening, but I think I might have blacked out on that pretzel loop, actually. The rest of the ride was really fun. I love the flying position. It's so fun. And the views going up the lift are pretty terrifying. You're really high up there. And not only that, but the views for the entire ride are incredible. Tatsu is just graceful / intense ride, and you can see the pretzel behind me. It is one insane inversion. I wouldn't say it's my favorite of all time, but it is an incredible inversion. Really intense most of all. And the inversions, we'll talk about that. The other inversions are graceful. They're floaty, have hang time, not really whip. They have just floaty hang time. And the drop, I guess, is somewhat whippy. I was on the back row and the edge seat. It was, overall, I really like Tatsu. Probably my second or third favorite coaster. Probably my third. I think I may prefer Wonder Woman Flap Courage to Tatsu. That's what I prefer airtime to this type. But I mean, the flying position is really fun. We'll see. I may get a rewrite on this later. Holy moly, this view of Tatsu is insane. Whoa. Even though my reservation for Twisted Colossus ready, Wonder Woman I think just reopened through today, so I'm gonna see if I can get out with no line. We're gonna see if it has no line. If it has no minimal lines, then I'm gonna ride it again and see how it's running now. I bet it's warmed up even more since I last rode it, and I really liked it the last time. My Fast Pass reservation for Twisted Colossus is ready. So we get to provide Twisted Colossus. We'll see if it's top 6 too, but it will have to have such powerful airtime to do so. Well, I think this will be at least be number 2 in the park. I can't wait to ride this. There it goes. We are almost at the station of Twisted Colossus. It's my favorite RMC so far. Oh my god! That was such an amazing coaster. My number 2 overall at least so far. I don't think it quite touches 2, but it actually does come close. The thing had extremely strong airtime on every single hill. Like, in all directions, it was way stronger than New Texas Giant's ejector airtime. The inversions were good. I think, most people first haul, I actually think I prefer the Blue Zero G roll, actually, because it's really, really whippy. I did kind of get stable, but the airtime is so strong. I was still got it. Initially, I was with the station, I had so much room, I pushed the lever down a little bit more, because I thought the room was actually kind of concerning. In a way, I kind of wish I had ridden like that a little bit, just because Twisted Colossus would have been an absolutely insane ride. I think it may have actually topped X2 if I hadn't been stapled. It may have topped X2. But yeah, it was such, and my favorite RMC by far, easily my favorite RMC. I'll tell you that. It was such a great ride. I'll be sure to ride this again later. I love this coaster. Okay, I do have a fast pass booked for West Coast Racers. But meanwhile, I'm going to do 101 Courage again because I really like this coaster. Not better than Twisted Colossus or X2. I think it's maybe my third favorite one in the park though. I would definitely be getting rewrites of Twisted Colossus too. I love that coaster so much. X2 to put on the line. But I love this coaster. We're going to get another ride on it. We'll see if we get a front row rider or maybe the very back, one of them. I think I don't want to sacrifice that drop. I really don't. It's the highlight of the ride. But I do kind of want to see how the fun rides. Okay, I just did row 115 first twice in row 12. It actually was open this time, so I got to do row 12. So it was running faster than it was earlier today, I'll tell you that for sure. It's like 3 hours later and it's already running faster. Like, that first drop was phenomenal, to be honest. It was phenomenal. It had an incredible ejector airtime. The other elements with great ejector airtime as well. And I was in the very back seat this time, not the second to back. I was in the very back. And it's not as whippy as the one-on-one at Fiesta. That's one of the things. So I say the Fiesta one is definitely superior, but that didn't mean anything against this one. This one's a great coaster too. I moved it up a spot or two in my rankings to what I already had it from my, I'll say, late morning ride. Okay, we're on our way to West Coast Races. I see it. I am so excited to ride this. Hopefully this will be better than Full Throttle. Full Throttle is an excellent coaster. I think it's because I have a chance of topping it. Anyways, I am so excited to actually be riding this. Should be a great coaster. Oh yeah. And it will duel. With the Colossus didn't duel. Maybe if you get a duel later on Colossus hit actually my top X2. It was closer than I thought to tapping X2. Oh, there it goes. My next ride will be West Coast Racers. The Flash Pass is ready, so we're gonna go ahead and ride this coaster. I'm really excited for it. Oh my gosh. I was at the wrong location for the Flash Pass. I gotta find it. I thought I was at there because it said Flash Pass, so apparently I have to go for the gift shop, I think. Let's see how to find it. Oh, there's the West Coast Racing ride. Let me find a Flash Pass. Oh, Flash Pass is this way. We're finding it. Hey. That's so funny.
Bye, enjoy racing the yellow train.
West Coast Racers. It was a fun coaster. Not better than Full Throttle, obviously. Because some people say it is. It's definitely not. But it is still a great coaster. It has decent kick on the launch. Has a great moment of sideways ejector airtime. The white side has really strong allows exiting. And some inversions with hang time, floaty hang time. I was in the front row, not the back row, so I'm going to try the back row later to see if that's better, hopefully. Okay, next, it's time for the Riddler's Revenge. My Fast Pass is probably ready for it. Standing up roller coaster. We are about to do it. And there goes one woman. Whoa. Anyways, we're going into Riddler. Okay, the Fast Pass was this way. That way, Riddler is one of the most obnoxiously loud coasters I've seen. As it was passing over me, I was like it was like so loud that it honestly kind of was pretty obnoxious, to be honest. And there goes Batman. Okay, we are approaching the station. I'm really excited to be riding this standing up coaster, although I hope it's not uncomfortable. I've heard by some people that standing up is really uncomfortable. I'm going to try to put my bike seat down as far as possible. Okay, we are going to do row 8 of Riddler. I hope I like this coaster. It's not a guarantee though, but I like this coaster. Okay, Riddler was fun, but it also was kind of weird. I mean, I like the standing up position. It was fun and all. I mean, I liked the ride. I got a little bit of headbanging with the restraints. Oh my god, that coaster is so loud. Yeah, I got a little headbanging with the restraints. And, also, let's see, I have a mild headache after the ride. But I still had fun. And really like that ride. I mean, it's not one of my favorites, but it has good positives and good lateral whip and better than Scream for sure. Fun ride. I like this thing while walking under. It's a pretty fun thing. I like it. I mean, it's just cool visually, mainly. My next ride will be the Batman. I have my fast pass reservation ready for Batman. So we're gonna ride Batman. Okay, I'm going for the kill. We'll see how this compares to Six Flags Over Texas. Oh, right now I can see better. Okay. Here's the queue. Right off the bat. I really like this queue. I think it probably is better than the one at Six Flags Over Texas, to be honest. Six Flags Over Texas has a good Batman queue, but I think this one's better. Whoa, I love this. This is way better because the Batman Six Flags Over Texas without a doubt. I love. Okay, the ride is delayed, so I'm gonna go head the Ninja, I think. Ninja or some other coaster, right? However, I just don't want to wait in there while it's delayed. I don't really care if I miss it, especially because, why don't I care? Because there's a clone of it at my home park. Ninja. There's West Coast Racers. I gotta find this Ninja entry. I really want to ride Ninja. Oh, there goes Tatsu. God, after looking forever, I finally found a way to get to Ninja. Oh, there's Tatsu. Okay, here's Ninja. I am about to do Ninja. One of the last few coasters I have to do before I have my reservation for Tatsu. I've already completed almost every ride, so I'm getting second rides on the coasters. There it is. Okay, Ninja. I fought Ninja was mediocre. It's okay. I mean, it's good, I guess. Not better than Runaway Mountain, which is another family coaster I'm comparing it to. But Ninja's alright, I guess. Nothing really that special about it. It has some positive G's. It actually is kind of fun when it swings, but it's not... Like, compared to some of the other big coasters, it's just okay. Okay, my next ride will be Tatsu. I have a flash pass for that for me to get a second ride on it. And I'm going to be getting a second ride on it. I really like this coaster. We're going to see if it moves up even further in my rankings with this second ride. Dun, da, da, da. Oh my... That insane pretzel loop. Yeah, I really love this ride. So of course, I have to ride it again.
When the train comes so quickly, stop and stop, pull up and exit to the right side. While you're still the park, ain't no room to check out rollercoasters, zoom room, or dive level 3.
Holy moly, that is one intense coaster. Like, oh my god, that pretzel loop, my head. I love that ride, but it's moved up a few spots in my rankings, I think, since my early rush. It's better than I remembered it being. I really love this ride. It's such a fun ride. I love the flying position, and it's really intense, and that pretzel loop. Like, yup, like, my body just, since I was lying on my back, I don't know if it's because I was lying on my back, but I feel like I did black out on that pretzel loop. I did. It may have been the single hardest blackout I've ever experienced. Like, it's insane. Plus, I think the other, like, I was initially debating whether the pretzel was the only intense moment at the ride, or there's other intense moments, but I think there are other intense moments. There are other moments of positive G-forces, but the pretzel loop is by far the strongest. But however, there was also floaty inversions, a whippy drop, maybe some whip in the other inversions, but it's mostly just floaty hang time inversions. I love Tatsu. Tatsu, I don't think any other flying coaster in the United States could top Tatsu. Okay, I have my fast pass reservation for full throttle ready. So we're gonna ride full throttle. Probably gonna book for Twisted Colossus again after this. And there it goes. I'm just filming. We're gonna do my favorite throw on this. Throw 9. Alright. That drop. You're not sorry.
It is a bit under.
Oh, hey, you want to know a secret? So the secret is, you're about to go. Full Throttle's an excellent coaster. I didn't have as much problems with the lap bars this time. Still not better than Freeze. It can't beat that. Freeze is such an amazing coaster. It can't beat that. But the launch was punchy. I was in the very back row again because I cannot sacrifice that drop in the back row. Loop had some of the best hang time. It has the best hang time I think I've ever experienced on a roller coaster. I don't know if it's the best inversion on a roller coaster. I think Mr. Freeze's inverted top hat may be the best, but I think that's the best hang time I've ever experienced on a roller coaster. It's extremely sustained. Beyond that, that drop delivers extremely powerful ejector airtime in the back row. However, it's ruined by that trim brake, kind of. You just don't get it as far down as you would if that trim brake wasn't there. Also, that loop has a bunch of hang time. The other launches are punchy too. Great ride. Okay, while I'm waiting for my Twisted Colossus reservation to be ready, I'm gonna see if Goliath doesn't have too long a wait. Hopefully Goliath doesn't have a long wait because I mean, it's not like a huge party, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Since I can. Oh, I like this entrance a lot. There's the Goliath. Goliath has a line, so I'm just gonna reserve it on Fast Pass after I do Twisted Colossus through Fast Pass. Because I don't need to wait for a ride that I could just use a Fast Pass for. Okay, so I have another Fast Pass reservation booked for Twisted Colossus. I love this ride, so I will be more than happy to do it again. Okay, we're about to get on this Elite RMC coaster. I love Twisted Colossus with all my heart.
Welcome back. How was the ride? What did your son's special ride was? He kept touching me.
Okay, here's my back row. Okay, we just got Twisted Colossus again. What an amazing RMC. That's by far my favorite RMC. Wonder Woman is a significant drop off from this RMC. It has this RMC probably has 20 moments of really, really powerful ejector airtime. There's no floater airtime in this ride. It's all ejector. It's way, way more powerful than New Texas Giants ejector airtime. New Texas Giants are kidding kills compared to this. And the visuals, even when you're not dueling, I never do it on this ride, I don't care. In fact, I don't care what, how could people hate on this coaster for not dueling? I don't care about this stupid dueling. I said it. Some of y'all might be pissed off with me for saying that, but yeah, it's not stupid. Dueling, of course, makes the coaster just a little bit better, but without dueling, they didn't have to do to be elite. X2's roughness, although I didn't notice that a lot, would be a bigger problem than the dueling on this coaster. I don't care about the dueling, to be honest. I care about that this coaster has strong elements. And an airtime-filled coaster is enough to make this an elite coaster. Love Twisted Colossus. It is seriously, X2 is in serious competition with this one for my #1 coaster in the park. I'll ride X2 again tonight if I can. And see which one's better. I don't know. This one could be better. I love the airtime that coaster has. But X2 is just a one-of-a-kind experience. I'll decide if I ride X2 again. West Coast Racers will be my next ride. I do. I'm going to do it one more time. It'll be my next ride. Oh, this car is looking so cool. I love this car. And finally, after all this waiting, we did on the West Coast Racers. We're going to do backward this time. I did front run, I think we're doing backward this time. Also, my reservation for 105 Courage is ready, so we're going to do that. A night ride on 105. Just got off West Coast Racers. Definitely a really good ride. The lap bars came in really tight that time. My thighs are kind of hurting. It came in really tight. Aside from that, I really liked the ride. Got good ejector airtime on the white side. Fun coaster. We are doing 105 Courage for a night ride. Before we gotta try to hurry and get on either X2 or Twisted Colossus. This way. We gotta hurry. It looks like it's hauling. I cannot wait to ride it. That looks insane. We just got 115 Courage. Unfortunately, they did not grant me access to row 12. They made me do row 8, which is a shame because the ride was absolutely hauling. as much as heck. Like, it was running so fast. It like ripped through every single element. I was a bit stable when I first dropped, still get great ejector airtime. I loved it. And I'm just hearing the twist of Colossus. It took every single element extremely fast. It was lovely. I love that ride. Shame I didn't have row 12. It was our head to Twisted Colossus. Real quick. We will have our last night of the ride on Twisted Colossus. I have my fastest celebration. I'll be ready for in just a few minutes. So we're going to go ahead and ride this for the last ride of the night. It will be hauling. Hopefully we'll get a duel. But I'm fine if it's done duel. I'd rather have really strong honest than duel. Okay, here we are. We're doing way back row for a night ride. Twisted Colossus. Oh my god! That was hauling! And it dueled the second round. When I was on the green track, it dueled. It was already elite without dueling. Most of y'all won't agree with that, but it was elite without dueling. But the dueling made it even better. This may be better than X2. I don't know. I mean, it's not, the dueling isn't necessarily what makes it an elite coaster. It's the strong elements it has, and it was the fastest it's ever been running tonight. Yeah, that was incredible. Like, every single element had very powerful ejector airtime. Like, it didn't have to duel to be elite. Come on, guys. Next time, ride Twisted Colossus again. Back row. Especially at night. Even if it doesn't duel, y'all should realize that Twisted Colossus is still an elite coaster. But however, the fact that it did duel made it a little better. Not significantly, but it made it a little better than it even already was. Twisted Colossus is just elite either way. Like, I love that coaster. It was a perfect way to end my night. The first drop had such power to it. It may be more powerful than New Texas Giants drop. Yeah. New Texas Giants drop is solid, but this one's more power to it, actually. Not gonna lie, to be honest. And all the hills had extremely powerful ejector airtime. I already said that. And, the inversions, of course, were crazy. The rod is ripping for its entire way. I was hauling. What a way to end my night. I think I might give Twisted Colossus the edge over X2. I am starting to lean towards it. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I'm considering it after that night ride. Well, we are headed to a hotel. That was an excellent day to end out Magic Mountain. I got several rides on Twisted Colossus, which may honestly be my favorite ride in the park, to be honest. I got an incredible ride in X2, which was really close to Twisted Colossus. It's between now and Twisted Colossus, so literally my favorite ride in the park. Twisted Colossus is elite without doing. I don't know why the community says it has to do to be elite. Tatsu is another phenomenal coaster. Wonder Woman ran really fast. Love all these coasters. It was just such a fun day at Magic Mountain. Although the beginning wasn't the best, it got really good later on.